struggle is real. The last 2 weeks of February and the first 2 weeks of March were not quite the month that I was looking for at this point in my training, especially when I started off in January, just gangbusters. I was all out, got off to the best start I've ever had since I started this mission to try, and was really hoping to be in better form at this point in my training for the year. Unfortunately, life seems to get in the way. I was totally expecting that with the conference at the end of February, it was going to be a difficult couple of weeks. I wasn't expecting to come down with a man cold. And any man will tell you their man cold is the absolute worst. We get a simple case of the sniffles and we're dying. And any wife or girlfriend can attest to that. However, I did have a sinus infection, and so I really was down for the count and unable to swim, bike, and run as much as I would have liked to. Now, I did get to the gym pretty consistently, which is a good thing. As I said in the last episode of the vlog, consistency is key in nutrition, supplementation, and training. So I'm getting a little bit better about at least getting to the gym and pounding some iron. Although I'm not getting full extension, which is kind of bothering me a bit. Maybe it's just because I'm getting old, I don't know. But now that I'm over the hump of this cold, it's time to start building back what I've lost over the off season. And I'll talk more about that in just a minute. Hey there, YouTube. Boy, this man cold's been rough, but I think I'm over the hump. Out on a 7-mile run as I start to rebuild my base. I start off very strong, as I said, at the beginning of the year, and I've kind of tapered off since then. I'm still ahead of where I've been in previous years, but not quite where I want to be. It's a process. Everything in triathlon is a process, and half of it's mental. So you've got to make these decisions, and with that includes setting goals. So I'm setting new goals for the month of April. I plan on getting no less than 24 miles in on the run, no less than 35 miles in on the bike, and no less than a mile in the pool. That's for the month of April alone. So I've got a couple weeks to kind of build back into a consistent routine, and then I'll be ready to go for that, I hope. That's the plan. Triathlon is a process, and this has been a 3-year process for me. I started triathlon training about 3 years ago. I'd done it on and off all my life, but to get serious about it, about 3 years. Before that, right over that hill, I don't know if you can see, just beyond that fence is a golf course, and that is where I spent all of my time during the summer, swinging a club, saying I was an athlete. And I know I'm going to upset some golfers with this one, but golf is not a sport. For the professionals, it absolutely is. They're in the gym, they're working out, they're training 12 hours a day. We're not, let's face it. And for those of us who ride in a cart, like this guy, you're not even getting the walking in, okay? So if you're walking 9-18 holes, good for you, that's awesome. I hope you're getting some exercise and getting your heart rate up a little bit. But for the most part, golf isn't a sport. I've changed my routine. I'm now out here swimming, biking, and running. I'm running around golf courses instead of playing on them, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. But this is a commitment that I have made, and this is a choice that I have made, and it's up to you if you want to make the commitment and the choices that you do to make you happy and successful. I'm going to finish up this run. I'm going to then head over to the pool, get in hopefully at least a half a mile to a mile, and hop on the trainer for a while. Until next week, keep it rubber side down. Peace. I am absolutely trying to get more consistent with my workout routines and with my life in general. We're going to get this vlog back on pace so that I'm posting every week. Hopefully it's going to be on Wednesday. I'm not going to push myself to get it done on Sunday, because Sunday's my long training day for the run and for the swim. So I want to make sure that I have the time to dedicate to this vlog. And so Wednesday is going to be the day that new episodes are published, and hopefully on a weekly basis.